and antisocial.
Hello, my name is Alicia. I am anti-social artist, and today we are going to be doing an unboxing. So right here I have the Papermate gel pen set, Mr. Pen 2 or 0.2. It's a 2-point lead. So it's a thick boy. And we also have one of these fine liner Poscas, which I've been wanting for highlights. So I'm very excited about that one. Alright, so first off, let's get these ones out of the way for right now. So we're going to start with the Posca pen. I did have to cheat a little bit and start it. The packaging is very secure. And that's it. Just a little plastic sheet. Super easy, very clean, classic uni Posca packaging. I guess let's test this out. So here we have my trusty sketchbook. I actually have not used this one in a couple years, I think. So it's an oldie, but it's a goodie. Still got some cool stuff in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the Posca pen, we're going to prep it. So you're going to shake it. Very fun. And then, well, that's what the nib looks like before we do this. It's very thin, small, perfect for fine lines, obviously. It's in the title. So we're going to prep the pen by pushing down, and mine exploded. But I think that's fairly normal when you first start them. I like to swirl it around the excess paint to help it just, be ready to work. Do a little circle, which I'm sure you can't see, but I can see it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use one of my trusty Copics, however you prefer to pronounce it. Let's use the chisel side and try to not get it on my hands. So I'm just going to do a simple little color swatch. This marker is dying. That's cool. So we got some blue there. And let's just do another color just for comparison's sake. This one's a lot juicier. I feel like you can tell just by the sound. Okay, give that a second. Fanning it off if you can't tell. Okay, and then we're going to take our Posca and we're just going to draw over it and see how it looks. Oh yeah. Hopefully it dries as well as it goes on while it's wet, because this is honestly phenomenal. I've used white gel pens for so long and they're just not this good with like coverage, which makes sense. This is I believe it's an acrylic paint marker, so of course it's going to have a lot more opacity than a gel pen would, I suppose. If you're interested in seeing a video where I compare gel pens, that could be something I do in the future. Just let me know in the comments if you would like to watch that. So that's the Posca pen. I think it works really well. Let's let it dry and we'll come back. Like that, it's dry already. I honestly just paused the camera for like a second. So that's pretty cool. It's fast drying. It has really good coverage. It's very bright white, which I am a fan of. And yeah, that's the Posca pen. I'm really excited about this one. That's going to be really good for all sorts of stuff. Next is the Mr. Pen 2.0 lead mechanical pencil, which I have been wanting for a long time. This has been on my Amazon wish list for far too long, especially for the price. I want to say it was about $6 to $8 for this. It comes with colored lead and classic lead. I think it's 4 extra erasers plus, which I assume there's one in here already. And it looks really nice. It looks like a classic mechanical pencil like you would see in like a professional office or something. Way different than the mechanical pencils I'm used to, which are more like school grade. Let's see, what was this? Thank you for your purchase. Very fun. And then, is this a sticker? I think this might be a sticker. Or a little temporary tattoo. I can't tell, but it's really cute. It's just a little classic handlebar mustache. I'm gonna save that for later. Push that aside. Okay. So I'm just gonna dump it because I'm chaotic today. Okay, so we got the extra erasers. Let me just set these down. They come in these little carrying cases, which I've never seen a mechanical pencil have this before, which is really nice. Because I know that my major complaint with the other mechanical pencils I've had in the past is because the extra ones either get lost or they're completely dirty and disgusting by the time you finally get to use them. So this is a really super cool feature that they have. It looks like it's just a little screw top. Yeah. Maybe even just a pop top. Yeah. It's a pop top. But yeah, that's super cool. I wish that the erasers were bigger. They're like really short compared to the ones I use now. So I'm probably gonna get an eraser pen type thing where the whole thing is an eraser. Okay, so this is the main thing. This is what we came here for. So this is the actual pencil itself. Let me see. How do you get the eraser? Oh, I hope I didn't just break it. I'm a little confused as to how or where the eraser goes, but it looks like you open it up that way to get the lead in and out. Is there lead in here now? There is lead. I don't know why they would prep the lead but not an eraser. So right now it's currently a sharp pencil. I don't know if you can see that, but it is very sharp. It will not be, I'm sure. Once I start using it, it's going to be very blunt. I believe you can sharpen these. I don't know how. I assume with just a regular pencil sharpener, but I would be afraid of breaking the lead, and I'm very clumsy, and I don't want to waste this because these are more expensive than your average pencil because the lead is so thick. I really want to figure out the eraser, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I can't figure out the eraser. I don't know if it's meant to go into the pencil. It looks like you're just supposed to use them on their own, which these are tiny. I don't want to do that. So I'm definitely going to get an eraser pen type deal because this is not cool. This is really disappointing. And you know, I could be wrong. I don't really know how this pen works. There was no instructions as far as I can tell. It was very basic packaging. So there was no explanation as far as the erasers go. But I think I figured out how to sharpen the lead as I drop it. So this is what the lead looks like when it is first out of the package. If you can see that, if it'll focus. Either way, it's a sharp lead. So it'll have the sharp end and a blunt end. I sharpened this end with the pencil, basically. So this is just a sharp. So I'm assuming I did this right. I don't know. It's an interesting design because I don't know where the lead shavings go, because obviously it's getting broken up inside of the pencil somehow. But basically there's a hole on the top of the pen, or the back of the pen. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little hole, and you stick the lead in the hole, and you just twist it like a normal pencil sharpener. The only problem with this, you get lead everywhere. It's all over my hands. I don't know how noticeable it is on camera, but it is something you need to be considerate about if you're gonna buy these. I'm gonna open this up and just see if graphite falls out. Let's see. Actually, hold on. Okay, so let's test to see if there is any lead hiding in here. Okay, well, no, oh. Okay, so it basically gets trapped inside the end of the pencil, which is fine. I think you just need to be considerate of that if you're going to sharpen a piece of lead, and then do an art piece or use it for anything, I suppose. You want to maybe tap out the excess of what you shaved off to sharpen it. But all in all, I like this one so far. It's got a good feel to it. It's got a good weight. I kind of wish that I had a squishy grip, but that's just me because I'm a child and I want colorful things. But like on its own, it seems like a good pencil, but I think we need to try it out as an actual pencil. So I want to do something where I can actually try this pen out. I think I'm just going to try something basic first. We're just going to do a couple of leaves. Remove this. So far, I really like how this one writes. Like, it feels good. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. See how it does for shading. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's get some really dark bits in there. That's really good. Granted, I understand my drawing is not that good. It's very basic. It's a little shaky. You'll have to excuse me. But as far as the pencil goes, as far as like its quality, I'm a big fan. I think this has a good, what am I trying to say? I don't know. I just feel like it would be good for all sorts of applications. Not just for drawing. I'm sure if you just want something to write notes with, this would be really good as well. You'll have to excuse my poorly drawn leaf, but there we go. Let's move on. These ones I'm particularly excited about. I've had these before in the past. It says 3 times faster drying, which hopefully is true. I think all gel pens claim that and they don't actually do what they're supposed to do. So I'm going to do a smear test along with swatches and whatnot. I am so excited about this one. I love the color range. I like that you get just like your classic rainbow. You get a couple variations of all the colors except for orange and yellow. And box top brand, which is cool if you like to donate to schools and children, I suppose. Okay, let's open this baby up. Let's see the back really quick. Nothing important. Oh. Okay. I feel like I have to destroy this to get it open. Okay. That seems unnecessary, but sure. If it works, it works, I suppose. Oh, let's just dump these. Because again, I am feeling chaotic today, so I don't really care. Here's the pens. So, jeez, I just love how these feel. They're very silky, I think is a good word for it. I don't know how to describe it other than that. It's a silky pen. And I have to colorize them because that's how my brain works and they just need to be colorized in a perfect rainbow, especially Pride Month is coming up. So at first glance, you will see logo, ink gel, cute little hearts, which is their signature thing, I believe. It is a click top, which as someone who is potentially ADHD, I love this. I love being able to fidget with things, especially if I'm thinking. So I'm a fan of that. I do really like the design of these, like just the swoop of the clear plastic, the silky handle. There's like little polka dots, I assume is to help with grip. I don't know, but that's where my brain goes. But I'm a fan. I love how they look. I know how they work, and I think they're amazing. Now I don't know if these are a new formula. They are slightly different than the ones I have used previously. The ones I had bought last time, it was probably 3+ years ago, so it's very possible they could have changed some things around. So I think we need to do some swatches. Okay, so just a reminder, when you have these gel pens, a lot of gel pens have these, it's not just these, but they will have a little plastic nub at the end that you have to remove before you first use it. So I'm gonna prep them and swatch them, and then we will do a smudge test real quick. So here are the swatches of all the beautiful gel pen colors. I did notice some of them are a little scratchy and hard to get the ink to flow out, whereas other ones are like perfectly smooth and like perfect, exactly how you want them to be as gel pen. I'm hoping that the scratchiness is just because they're new and they need to be like warmed up, so to speak. But I guess only time will tell. So let's see, do a pink really quick for a swatch. Not a swatch. We are going to see if this smears. So obviously when you first get a pen and you write on it, it's gonna smear right away, obviously. So we're gonna give it like, I don't know. We're gonna give it a few seconds to dry. And then I'm gonna do another color as well. Get it all good and juicy. Okay, I think that's good long enough. I'm gonna smear this one. Oh, only a little bit of a smear, honestly. It's really not that bad. I would still be upset if I was doing an artwork and then it like did that on accident. I would be sad, but let's try the green. Same thing, a little bit of streak. It's not perfect, but that honestly was pretty quick. I didn't let it sit for too awful long, but I feel like when you're like in the moment and you're working, you don't have time to worry about it drying necessarily, so it's nice to know that it's going to dry down quickly so that you don't have to worry about smudging at all. But yeah, that is all the things I got from Amazon recently, because I like to shop and I love art supplies. There's the pen and the Posca. I'll be honest, I don't know which one is my favorite. I'm excited about all of these. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Alicia Ellie, and this is Anti-Social Artist signing off.
She is an antisocial.